In this video, we'll go through a few examples where we need to find the exponential function. Okay, so they give us 2 points, and they basically want us to find the exponential function that goes through those points. So they tell us this is the form of the equation. Both c and a are unknown. So let's go ahead and find c first by plugging in the first point. So y equals 10, x equals -1. Okay, so if I were to divide both sides by a to the -1, I would get c by itself. So I'd have 10 a to the -1 equals c. Now, I could write that as 10a, right? Because if I were to bring it up, then the sign would change of the exponent, so that'd be a to the +1 power. Okay, so now let's find what a equals using this information that we have about c. So f of x equals 10a to the x, right? I just plugged in c. Right? So let's go ahead and plug in, well, actually, let me go ahead and simplify that a little bit more. So I'll have 10 to the a x plus 1. Okay, I could write that instead. All right, so now let's go ahead and plug in the point, 5/4, 10, and then a is to the power 2 plus 1. 5/4 equals 10a to the 3rd. Okay, let's divide both sides by 10. All right, so I'll end up having divided by 10, and so I'll have 5/40 equals a to the 3rd. Now, 5/40 is same as 1/8. Okay, and if I would take the cubed root of both sides, 1/8 equals a. And then cubed root of 1 is 1, and the cubed root of 8 is 2. All right, so now I have everything to know what my function is. C is, well, actually I should plug this in. So 10 times 1/2 equals c. So c is 5. Okay, so f of x equals c, which is 5, times a, which is 1/2, to the power x. Okay, so now let's do another example. Okay, so now let's find the exponential function from the graph. Now, we are given 2 points in this graph. First point I want to point out is this one. So that point is x is 0, y is -2. And the next point is, well, actually, this one. And that point is 1, x is 1, and y is -1. Okay, so let's still use this form, ca to the x. Okay, and let's go ahead and plug in the first point. So y is -2, ca to the 0 power. So using intercepts is always really good, or using the y-intercept is always really good, because this a to the 0 power is 1, so basically it tells us c equals -2. Right? So let's go ahead and plug that in. So we have -2 a to the x. Let's go ahead and plug in the other point to find what a is. So y is -1, -2 a to the 1. So this one we have, let's go ahead and divide both sides by -2. So you'll have 1/2, the negatives cancel, and a to the 1 is just a, so a equals 1/2. Okay, so what's the function? The function is f of x equals -2 times 1/2 to the x power, and that is your answer.